said I'd come back to it once I got some diamonds, and I did. I was surprised how hardy the setup was.
Wakey wakey. Come on, lazy bum, we're almost home. Warning, space garbage detected. Best landing ever. How are you doing, my cutie pie? Good. Hello, planet, we're home. Planet?
I'll just do it at once. It's the tutorial mission.
Oh, I feel fabulous. Like a million strawberries. Ew, monsters. Don't let them touch me.
Sometimes in places on these maps where they don't exactly want you to go to, there will be stuff like alternate paint jobs, like this. They also employ a lot of invisible walls. I'm not really that concerned. Whoa, let's not do that. Yeah, I didn't see
Planet,
it.
why are you sending us monsters? It's us.
Best way to do this.
I am under attack.
Shut up. There we go. Ah.
I am under attack.
That's odd. I should have attacked the enemies when I was standing on top. The enemies are relatively stupid in the early levels, and only certain variations have any resistance to aggroing or whatever hurt them first. So, in some cases, particularly with the Rhesus turrets that spawn the little four-legged robots that gather resources, when you upgrade that particular turret to a level where the gathering robots can deal damage to enemies, you can almost indefinitely aggro some of the more durable but less damaging enemies because they will attack whatever hurt them first, no matter how minuscule the damage is. And they will go after the resource gathering bots instead of doing anything productive, and since the resource gathering bots can be killed without actually hurting their home turret, they just, they have low health pools, they die. They'll constantly be respawned, and the enemy will just sit there and aggro against a constantly, infinitely respawning ally, and then you'll just kind of shrug your shoulders like, you're a dumbass.
Oh yeah, strawberry fuel.
Oh my goodness, this is
How about a few fresh strawberries so you can buy lasers?
Yeah, shut up. I have a feeling one of these maps oh, look at that. That is not supposed to do that. But I will take advantage of it because there's probably something that I'm trying to get to here. I probably just fell outside the map. Okay. They kind of took themselves pretty lightly when they built this game. As you'll see some, you'll see some signs from time to time that say, please don't break our game, or, here's the ability to place turrets wherever you want, please don't, please don't, wreck our game. You get an achievement for destroying all the signs, that's why I'm doing it. I really would like to just build a Rhesus.
Laser beam.
But okay, I'm lazy. I really didn't need a tree in this level, but it'll make these strawberries spawn quicker. And since the possibility of a bomb tree spawning in this level is, I think, 0, I will
Contact
go.
me.
Okay, that'll be good enough. There we go. And now I can sit back and do
Laser beam. Laser beam.
But I'd like to expedite when you gotta survive 5 waves.
Laser beam.
It's child's play. I don't even know if you're supposed to, at this point in the campaign, if you would even have the first upgrade for the first turret. So, having these turrets upgraded and the knowledge of how to enhance them by putting them near the source of bliss which is what this little bobbing plant is. It basically just buffs everything within its radius. They appear I don't want randomly. It seems like in the missions they appear in different spots, like whoever was designing the map they played it a certain way, and then they said, gee, I wish I had a foothold here, and then they just threw it into the map. Say, oh yeah, if they are the same line of thought that I am, then they'll have a free foothold here once they heal this Bliss engine. Like, no, whatever, I don't care.
Laser beam.
The good thing though about these Bliss engines is like that tree here. If it takes enough damage from an enemy, it will turn to ash and die. These things usually start out inactive and you have to bring a healing turret within a certain proximity of them to like give them a jump start. But once they are healed and active, they are invincible and enemies are completely ignorant of their existence. They don't even try to attack them, nothing. So it's a good way that when you're doing the challenge levels, you can run through, you can get one of them. Try me, bitch.
Missile launcher.
Who with the name of the ever-loving, all-seeing, sky-dwelling blue monkey is talking? Yep, and it froze your strawberries.
If you're there, Link, I can't see you in chat, so refresh your shit. There.
Shadow Banzai.
Agreed, and they were juicy. But I haven't heard. Oh, someone must have bored a hole through the geological strata, replaced the naturally occurring magma core with an artificial gravimetrically identical mass of their own, and basically drilled planet's consciousness out.
And that's the gist of the whole game, folks. Somebody cored the planet like an apple and lobotomized the Mother Gaia. So be it. You get it fixed.
This is no mining station.
See there, I believe, because I went through and beat these levels already,
The safest
the
guard.
Bliss engines like this one that would normally be inactive are already revived. This... Before I forget.
Laser beam.
I easier. Go. Try a Rhesus for over here. Do that.
Laser beam.
Basically, the setup of this is meant to be advantageous to you, still you're still learning. You can use turrets with a significant amount of pushback and pin the enemy in the spawn point to spawn.
Laser beam.
So I'm gonna just not draw out this level too much. When if I was farming for some type of resource, I could spawn camp them, but really I'm just gonna get this over with.
Tesla coil. Shadow repair arm.
That should be
Tesla coil.
enough.
Tesla coil.
I'm not even gonna bother upgrading stuff. No real need to.
Tesla coil.
There we go. The Tesla coils, as far as I know,
Oh, hi, creepy
buff
boys.
each other within a certain radius, so you might as well just load up on them. And I might replay this level really quick, and since the level is a pushover, and only use the Tesla coil so I can get that achievement. But for right now, I'm going to just let the level complete as is. It's no use wasting all this progress. And I'll get some of my diamonds back. Get the fuck out. It took me a good while to figure out that you have to destroy the corpses, because I didn't pay attention to the tutorial when it was given to me.
not sure.
Okay.
This is no mining station. Oh, you hid the diamonds in a safe. Hang on a second. The safe is gone. Whoa, deja vu.
I don't recall. Let me look real quick. First Nightmare, Farm 1000, finish the game and challenge. No. No turn. Okay. Play level buying and using only Tesla coils. I'm gonna try it here. I'm not even gonna bother upgrading that because I don't know what the conditions are for.
Tesla coil.
Okay, let's find somebody. Hey, thank you.
Tesla coil.
Ready to fry. Hey, thank you.
Tesla coil.
Alright, it's cooking time.
Tesla coil.
Alright, it's cooking time.
Tesla coil.
Okay, let's fry somebody.
like I said, they can't hurt the Blitzen.
Tesla coil.
It's cooking time.
Tesla coil.
Oh, hi, creepy voice. Who are you?
I'm more worried about me dying than that. No, like, ah.
I am under attack.
It's cooking time.
Oh, you're gonna do this.
That's mine.
Of course, it's not gonna give it to me because you have to.
I'm not sure. I hope.
Because you have to buy something to finish the level.
This is no mining station.
Well, I beat it. And there ain't nobody can say that I didn't beat it.
This is no
Because it's gonna
mining
be
station.
bollocks when it comes to the
You
win
hid the diamonds in a
condition.
safe. Hang on a second. The safe is gone. Whoa, deja vu.
need, I think, 10 berries to get a Rhesus.
Factory.
They'll collect over there, and I can collect over here.
Factory. Laser beam.
Oh my goodness.
On side. On side.
We should hopefully make them more resistant
Laser beam.
to being fucked up by all that corruption that seems to pop up. An abnormally high amount for this early level. I guess they're trying to teach you a lesson. But some of the later levels don't even hit you with that many corpses that corrupt the ground. But what are you gonna do? Answer is not much. Because there ain't much you can do.
Laser beam. Tesla coil.
It's cookie time. Manufacture already.
It's the only drawback of this level being so forgiving is it takes fucking forever for the enemies to spawn. So you can get through it. Fuck is this first? Watching chat on my laptop. Chat's very
Oh, hi, creepy voice. Who are you?
no. Kill the page. Reload. Well, that works.
I'm not sure. I hope we're not too late. Let's get to the research center and spend those diamonds on upgrades, okay? That'll cheer you up.
On to the next one. I did burn this. And I kind of gave myself a shitty setup for this.
But why are we returning here? Good reason. Carry on.
Laser beam upgrade.
Select.
On site. Laser beam. Laser beam.
I doubt it, but I wonder if I could get that Tesla achievement. What does it say about the achievement? You have completed a level buying and using only Tesla coils. Oh, fuck. Man, that means that I probably have to start with a bare field and just use Tesla. Well, that's viable, expensive, and it's not really that viable until they're level 2.
I am under attack.
That should be good enough to keep that safe back there. I really didn't want to have to arbitrarily. Oh, you plan to go to the nuclear Oh, hey, Link. It still says on my overlay that there's no viewers, so I hope you're still there. Yeah, well, you responded to my comment, so go away. This is one of the challenge levels. Basically, when you're going through the campaign, however the field ended when you beat the campaign mission, it starts you at that point no matter how good or bad it is, and then makes you fight harder enemies. In some cases, you'll get a narrow win on a campaign mission, and it makes the challenge mission literally impossible, and so you gotta replay the challenge, or you gotta replay the campaign mission and do it right, so you have a chance. But I've beat the game, so all of the things that you shouldn't have unlocked yet when you play this level, I did, so I was able to hedge my bets pretty hard. At least the center of the map isn't corrupted. Oh. Hey, yeah, you're about to watch me lose, dude. Fuck. Is there anything with these small maps? Fuck.
But why are we returning here?
Give me this.
Good reason. Carry on.
We're doing this the ignorant way.
Laser beam.
Actually, because they done fucked up now.
But why are we returning here? Good reason. Carry on.
Now I'm annoyed because they're embarrassing me with the first challenge of the first map.
sponsor. Tesla coil. Laser beam.
I'd never heard of her. Oh yeah. I don't know. She must have been playing a game. I don't really watch her that much anymore. I recall she must have been playing one of like a handful of games that I was playing at the time. I don't really unfollow people. Like, if I follow someone, even if they produce no content at all, like when you took a Twitch vacation for like 6 months, regardless of how much I did or did not like you, I wouldn't unfollow you unless you offended me. And I don't mean like the pop culture, get offended at everything. Like, you'd actually have to personally attack me to unfollow you. Because these fucking enemies decided that they wanted to be jackasses and overrun me last time, embarrassed me on the stream. I went way over budget on what I wanted to spend to defeat this challenge level, but I don't give a fuck. This is on the public record. I need to actually put up a good showing. There's ways to cheat in this game. That's one of them. I was saying earlier to someone else, when they made this game, they could have put a little bit more effort. It's sort of the same complaint you have with Lord of Shadows 2, where it's like, you paid someone to playtest this game and they were asleep on the job because it's just not right. Like, this game, you're supposed to be corralled into this area and within these fat logs. Like, you start triple tapping A, you can just walk out of the map. And they almost knew it when they were programming the game, because if you fall off the map, there's a script that harmlessly puts you back at the spawn point without doing anything negative to you. So they knew that people were going to be falling off the map, and instead of fixing the invisible walls that keep you in the arena, they just said, oh, we'll just put a script in so if you fall below the map, it respawns you. Twitch porn. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Indulge yourself. What the fuck happened? There was something here.
Tesla coil.
Fuck it. You guys want to be jackasses? There you go. Have a tree. At least in this game versus that game that we're not supposed to talk about with the vampire people. At least in this game, the lack of polish doesn't actually hurt the functionality of the game or make any... I can't say make anything. It very rarely makes something in the game so shitty that it impedes your ability to actually play the game. I did have a level earlier where, like, if you look up the top where it says 7 of 8 and has the blue bar, when it gets into the last wave, it'll tell me how many enemies are alive that I need to kill before I successfully pass the mission. It got stuck at 1 and everyone was dead. I had all my stuff decked out, everything was perfect. I searched some of the pockets on the terrain, like up over here. You know, was there an enemy got stuck in an obstacle? I started using explosive weapons to try to see if I could find someone that was glitched inside of a piece of terrain. There was nothing.
Missile launcher.
And I never found it. I ended up having to restart the mission.
Shadow repair arm.
See, there you go. And sometimes there's other conditions. There we go.
True, but on the other hand, we are now loaded with diamonds.
Gotta try to recoup some of my overspending. I don't really know, Link. Let me look at what's on the thing. This may end the stream, I apologize if it does. Let's look at the doohickey here. If it lets me, I'm gonna stream the Fallout 76 beta when it comes out. Wasteland 2, I could go to next. Maybe Starpoint Gemini, probably some Ghost Recon, some Fallout New Vegas. I'm just looking at the pins that I have here, because if I go to my games library, you use something that intercepts your audio video signal. I actually use the Xbox, and the Xbox, to protect my privacy, will shut the stream off automatically if I go to the dashboard, because it thinks that I guess my credit card information is going to be in my desktop background or something. Oh, I'm going to die so fucking hard. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about it too. Hey, shut up.
Shadow outside. Deploy the space.
Got a bad
Deploy
feeling
the
about
base.
this. But just throwing a dart at the board blindly, Link. The next game I'm gonna stream. Let's look at the thing. No. Yes. Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'll say that. Because they did just come out with some additional content.
Repair node.
Fucking shit is dying like a motherfucker. There we go. This game is so busy, and audio platform. Let's see, did I take it off? Yes, I did. The music is off in this game because the game is so unpolished and such an alpha state that like this is a retail version that the music will only play for a short period of time, let's say 15 minutes, where the audio audio file begins to make a digital tearing noise. This is more like a reciprocity. Like I come to your work and hang out with you, and you come to my work and hang out with me. That's what this is. I can't even get John to come in here. I don't know what John's doing actually.
Where's the launcher?
Is that... I don't know.
There's my coil.
Should be a thing back here. There's not a thing back here.
So many
There we go. And it's gonna pepper all my shit because I had to read
Deployable base.
I don't know who's supposed to be getting help. So much stuff happening. There ain't shit I can do either. I just gotta ride this out. Oh man, it did that shit. I might be coming back to this level. I don't know. You and John are buds. I mean, me and him sometimes shoot a message back and forth. It seems to be that he's got a head on his shoulders and he's pretty busy professionally, so I think he, amongst the time slot, you are pretty good in terms of entertainment value. You're towards the top of your time slot amongst undiscovered streamers, so he liked what he saw and he keeps coming back. Why do I have this fucking thing?
Laser beam. Tesla coil.
At higher difficulties is probably the most annoying part of the entire game is that enemy dead bodies of the will enemy dead bodies corrupt the ground that they lie on and damage about everything. I can't. Call it nightmare difficulty for. We're moving on to another level because I beat the challenge. I'll come back to this. I don't know. Makes you feel any better? I don't even remember what Adam sounds like. See, this place is what I'm trying to get unlocked. I don't even know how to unlock it. It's got all the hats in it. And you can get hats as well as like these feet. See? That's what the robot looks like. But now I got dinosaur feet. And you can get stamps and paint jobs and all kinds of hooliganism. Let's see, what was it? Gunfight at Barrel Corral, that's where I was at. This is the place that you seem to always see me at when you come in here, the place with the lava and all the advanced guns. This place, I fucking hate that place. That place is another arena. It is, I don't know, very difficult. It doesn't really have a lot of real estate to place your stuff, and the enemies spawn in a really disadvantageous pattern to you, where no matter what you do, they seem to overrun you. There's actually an achievement for going 50 waves in that Uzumaki Deska. And to give it reference, I can easily go 50 waves in the other arenas, but not that one. That one I went 8 waves and I died. I've never played Fortnite, and I do not ever plan on switching to Fortnite. It just doesn't seem that interesting. If you go bang your head against that wall, Link, and that is your choice, whether I'm streaming or not. I'd like to make sure that I have everything unlocked in this game, and that is going to require me to run through the game as is, which is what I'm going to do. And when I get done here, my eyes start to hurt, whatever it may be, I'll switch over to watching you instead. Fortnite forever. I don't know. Fortnite seems like one of those games, like I'm trying to think of a good analogy game from the past that we both might remember. Fortnite is like one of those games that I feel like it was made by a powerful company and then it was rammed down everyone's throat until it was socially acceptable. Like, looking at that game, if without its fame and popular culture, if I were to see a Fortnite commercial with the games with the graphics as is competing with the games that are out now, I would never buy it. And that's why I never bought it. Because I'm like, this game has got like graphics that are slightly worse than Team Fortress 2, a dozen years after Team Fortress 2, and I'm like, and it's not as good as Team Fortress 2 either, and they're like, oh, it's a battle royale. I'm like, well, I'll go play some PUBG if I want to, which I've never played that either, but I'll go play some PUBG, you know, the quintessential battle royale game. I don't even really get that much enjoyment out of watching people play PUBG. I'd play Unreal Tournament. I'm talking to you, Alex. Collecting all this stuff. Whatever. Let's do this thing. Let's see here. Come on. Keep shooting. I want to get through this level tonight. Yeah, I know it hurts my feet. I shouldn't be getting hurt by that. Come with me. They tweaked this somehow because that distance I should have been able to put the whatever what the fuck is this? I should have been able to put that bonsai on that center peg and put this on the end. But once this list engine is revived, there we go.
Wow.
Yeah, shut up. Give me enough for a Reese's, damn it. There we go.
Factory.
Fucking A already. Want me to get through this level in timely fashion. Need my goddamn Reese's.
Laser beam. Laser beam.
all the signs. And sign over here. Like I was saying before about being able to break the game.
Those DNA rack managements were given in lava.
Not a big deal. I just have this nagging feeling that the game went into New Game Plus after I beat it and it didn't tell me. I was not dying this quick before when I was playing these levels. 'Cause I remember this game having a really steep learning curve, like in the next mission or the one after, where it was like you could skate through without even really thinking about it, like I was cutting videos from my GoPro while I was playing this game, and I was having no issues. And now I'm playing it, actually paying attention to what I'm doing, I'm getting wrecked. Say dash cam again. Link, does the stream title say dash cam again?
Missile launcher.
What it was is before I started streaming today, it had defaulted to dash cam. Let me go to Twitch on my end, because it used to say dash cam and then it had a date, and what it is when it automatically plays the dash cam footage at 9 p. Oh, I know what it was.
I think.
Oh, I know what it was.
I'm not sure.
My apologies, Yankee. It defaults to that at 9 p.m. every weekday. So yeah, he is right.
My turn to get some of that bliss goodness.
There we go.
Let's go to Happy Valley.
Shit. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna fix this right now.